Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth. Now, listen, Peter, Peter, what? Peter, Peter. I, for the girls who don't know, y'all know I love Peter. I used to go up for Peter. You know, I know Peter has his ways. And for those who don't know, I'm talking about Peter from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Cynthia's ex-husband. Okay? The one who Cynthia sued because she said she owed him some money. He owed her some money. For like, I think a business deal or something, child, they did when they were married. Anyways, Peter, some of the girls don't go up for Peter. I used to go up for Peter because girl, Peter was a kiki to me. I didn't think he was a horrible man. I really didn't. And y'all know my list is strict. He's not on my list, but I just never just thought of him as a horrible individual. I really didn't. Um, were there some things that he needed to work on? I mean, I think that's everybody. But every time I look up, Peter is in the news for something, girl. Either they say he writing hot checks, they say he got checks bouncing all around Miami Beach, South Beach, the United States of America. They say he not paying his employees allegedly. They say he choking helpers down at the bar one. Girl. Now they saying, girl, he riding dirty. So this is according to Hollywood Unlocked. Former RHO star Peter Thomas arrested for DUI faces multiple charges. So socialites get into this. Former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Peter Thomas has once again found himself in legal trouble. Mr. Thomas was recently arrested in the Atlanta area for allegedly driving under the influence (DUI). This incident adds to his history with the law, which includes a previous arrest in 1999, in 2019 for fraud. According to the booking sheet obtained by Entertainment Tonight, Thomas was taken into custody on Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just 40 minutes after the incident occurred. He was released on the same day after posting bail, which was set at just under $3,000. The 63-year-old reality TV personality faces several misdemeanors, including driving under the influence of alcohol, driving with expired tags, driving without a license, no proof of. Hold on, let me start over. Oh! Okay. So the 63-year-old reality TV personality faces several misdemeanors, including driving under the influence of alcohol, driving with expired tags, driving without a license, no proof of insurance, failure to maintain lane, and violation of a traffic control device. As part of his release conditions, I can't pronounce the judge's name, imposed several restrictions on Thomas. These restrictions are outlined on the Cobb County Court's website and aim to ensure public safety and accountability. Thomas is required to abstain from alcohol consumption, marijuana, and other cannabis products or drugs. He is also obligated to undergo random alcohol and drug tests. Additionally, Thomas is prohibited from owning any firearms and must notify the court 7 days in advance if he plans to change his residence. Now, Peter came out. Girl, you too old. Peter is too old, baby. You are too old to be walking around here at your big age with girl driving under the influence of alcohol, driving with expired tags, just driving dirty. Now Peter came out. I'm not gonna play the video because Peter is playing me. It was music playing in the background, so I'm not playing that video. I will put the link to the video in the description box, so if you want to listen to it, you can click on the link. But he basically said in the video, in a nutshell, he turned himself in. He said that he was in the hospital, I think the night before. I think high blood pressure issues. And he says that people always want to report on the negative stuff. the way that he tried to, say it made it seem, he tried to, of course, make it seem as though I turned myself in and, all y'all want to do is be negative Nancy's. One thing I did notice about Peter in the video, y'all know Peter. Remember when Peter whooped Matt? Remember Kenya's ex-man, Matt, the crazy one, the big one? Remember when Peter old ass whooped his ass down to the radio station? See, that was before some of y'all time. Anyways, one thing I noticed about Peter, Peter got some nice skin. I don't know what Peter put on his skin. Girl. Well, they say he not paying his employees, so maybe he's taking that money and going to a good dermatologist. A girl got a good old nasty skincare routine, but Peter got some nice skin. He really do. But yeah, that's what Peter basically had to say. Stop being so negative. And that girl, he turned himself in and he was out of jail within a few hours. But Peter, girl, I don't remember you addressing. I don't remember you addressing all the stuff they said that you was charged with. Okay. Anyway, so I wanted to just address this really quickly. I think what happens sometimes, and I think I'm going to speak for all YouTubers when I say this. I think what happens sometimes is there are a group of people out there who listen to YouTubers, and if they don't say something the way that they would say it, or the way that they want us to say it, then they'll say that we didn't say it. When we said it, I just think that you are listening to see if we're saying it the way that you want us to say it, right? I don't have a problem with Sweet Tea cussing Heavenly out, going after Heavenly, responding to Dr. Heavenly. If Sweet Tea wants that battle, then shout out to Sweet Tea. I don't think that Heavenly is above reproach. I don't think that Heavenly is someone that the girl should be scared of. That's not what I think. What I do think is that Sweet Tea needs to sit back and really think if this is a battle that she wants to go in, okay? If this is something that she really wants to do. Because I don't know if the girls know, but Heavenly does not have a problem going in the gutter, okay? So I don't want anyone to think that when I talk about Dr. Heavenly and Sweet Tea, I'm saying that Sweet Tea should be scared of Dr. Heavenly and she shouldn't, or Dr. Heavenly is untouchable and Sweet Tea shouldn't go out. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because I was one of the main ones when Mariah was going after Heavenly. I got down to the YouTube and I said, and this is coming from somebody who is a fan of Dr. Heavenly, that I was happy that Mariah was going after Dr. Heavenly because I did feel like at one point Dr. Heavenly felt like none of the girls can get with me. So it felt good to see Dr. Heavenly sweat for a couple of seconds, right? So I'm not mad at Sweet Tea for going or responding to Dr. Heavenly and her mess. I wanted to read 2 comments. Someone basically responded to someone saying that people think that can nobody come after Heavenly. People can indeed come for Heavenly. This was Brittany 1640. People can indeed come for Heavenly, and Sweet Tea isn't the first. The question is, who can and will go the distance? Heavenly is in the gutter with no moral code, and Sweet Tea said herself that she's not the type to go low and go after Damon. But we all know Heavenly will drag Dr. G in a millisecond. That's all I'm saying. She can go after Dr. Heavenly, but do she really want to go after Dr. Heavenly? Because if y'all think that Dr. Heavenly don't know Sweet Tea business, if y'all think that Sweet Tea mentioning Damon did not just put a fire under Dr. Heavenly's ass to go after Dr. G, and if y'all think that Dr. Heavenly and Quad were friends and Quad did not tell Heavenly stories about her and Dr. G, y'all are sadly mistaken. When I tell y'all, Dr. Heavenly is about to embarrass Sweet Tea and Dr. G. So Sweet Tea might just want to be careful who she going to war with. Because the last person you really want to go to war with is a bitch who really know your tea. And I believe that Dr. Heavenly knows Sweet T's business, especially Dr. G's business. Okay? So she probably should have just kept it between her and Dr. Heavenly. But quiet is just kept, even if Sweet T didn't bring in Dr. Damon, Dr. Heavenly probably was still brought in Dr. G. Somebody else wrote, PYT 7286. No one acts like that, but everyone knows. Basically saying that no one acts like, someone put that people, why do people act like Heavenly is like above reproach, or people are scared of Heavenly? And they were saying that no one acts like that, but everyone knows that Heavenly is a gutter snipe straight up out the hood. Shout out to y'all if that. And she has no problem going low. Again, that's all I'm saying. It's not about people thinking that Sweet Tea should be scared of Heavenly. I just want her to know that, girl, you are about to get drugged all up and through that reunion. And next season, if you come back, Heavenly is going to be on your ass like white on rice. Girl, she is. I just don't think that Sweet Tea is going to win against Heavenly. That's it. That's all. I also wanted to say this. I understand how when we watch these shows, because this happened to me before. I've watched shows and some of the girls or boys will say things and it may apply to me and it may sting a little bit, right? You be like, ooh, girl, you know? But I also have to realize that I can't take everything personally. Now, there are two things that may get me worked up when I see anti-LGBT rhetoric and anti-Black shit, okay? Past that, I try to just stay out of it, right? So when I see Sweet Tea say, oh, Heavenly, your mama is in hell, and I know Heavenly's mama is dead, when Heavenly responds and says, oh, bitch, you just mad because you can't have no babies, I understand that there are women out there who may be having issues with having a child, right? But I also feel like people need to understand that when they watch these shows, that sometimes the girls and the boys are going to say things that may trigger us. But girl, we have to sometimes realize that we can't take everything personally. Because the girls, they're always going to say something. Something is always going to be said on these reality shows when it's a word, when it's a war of words that can apply to a group of people, a lot of people. But I think that we just have to realize that when these girls are going back and forth, that's them going back and forth. And I think that if you continue to watch these shows and always be offended or get upset easily, girl, you're just going to be pissed off all day, every day. Whatever Sweet Tea say to Heavenly is what Sweet Tea say to Heavenly. Whatever Heavenly say to Sweet Tea is what Heavenly say to Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, good luck. Go for Heavenly, honey. But Heavenly is about to wear Sweet Tea out. Y'all do know that, right? Sweet Tea mouth, I don't think Sweet Tea mouth is set up like Dr. Heavenly's. I really don't. If you're going to go against Heavenly, you have to be a bitch like Kaya, who don't mind going in a gutter, right? If you have anything that makes you, oh, girl, you can't go against a girl like Heavenly. You're going to have to be a girl like Mariah who's going to be like, you want me to bring receipts, baby girl? I got receipts. Woo. Anyways, I think the only two people on the show that could really go toe-to-toe with Heavenly is Quad and Mariah. I think those are the only two. I think everybody else just needs to be quiet. Yeah. I can appreciate Sweet Tea standing up to Dr. Heavenly. I appreciate it, but girl, you about to get demolished. Girl, she is. Y'all gonna see. And everybody gonna be sitting there talking about Heavenly is mean, Heavenly is wrong, Heavenly go too low. Girl, Sweet Tea. I'm not saying Sweet Tea should let should let Heavenly just pick on her if that's what she feels. But girl, if you're gonna respond, you're gonna have to respond with some heavy hitters, baby. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.